What is this? I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. Listen to me for a couple minutes.
It's obviously not racist. You're not British, are you?
We should be joining together with the Muslims.
This is England. Don't take over England.
Yeah.
It's not a religious battle or racist battle, it's a government battle now.
Whoa!
Get the court turned over, that's what they need to do.
By the way, I think it's absolutely a religious and racial war. It absolutely is. And it's a culture. Because, like, the religion, the culture, the race, like, all of these things are very synonymous. I don't think that it's impossible for England to elect another Adolf in the next 10 years. I do. I think it's possible that it's going to happen. You guys might laugh and think it's funny. Oh, no, no, no. They're not going to do that. I think that they could. Another Adolf? Well, to be fair, England didn't do the first Adolf, right? Yeah, you're right about that. But they could do the second one. They could do Adolf 2. The Crusades 2. Yeah. No, I could easily see that happen.
Where do I go? Get out of the car, get out of the car. Send me your location, send me your location.
It's going to mess up the undercarriage of that car if you drive over it.
Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to Middlesbrough, one of the most dangerous places outside of London. And after going to Nottingham yesterday, I thought I'd never come to another protest again. However, afterwards, I checked my phone and saw social media, and I saw things
People say I'm full of shit. It's actually crazy that you guys think that that can't happen. It's crazy that you think that, like, that it can't happen. I think that you will be shocked at how easy it is for it to happen.
a black person getting punished.
Like, if you think that Adolf was the first one that was like that, that's ever, oh, well, then there was him and he was super bad. Sure. But it's not like he was the only one. Guys, it's not like this is the only time it's ever happened in the history.
And having been to the ones that happened in London and Trafalgar Square, those were very peaceful. And the main message was about illegal immigration and the safety of our children. However, now it seems that some people are using this as an excuse to cause violence and disruption to society. Middlesbrough just here.
Well, of course they're going to use that as an excuse. I mean, like, it's a perfect time to loot. Like, this is prime looting time. Absolutely. Duh.
See that shops are boarded up. The locals here are very scared about what's going to happen. This is also the second highest place in the country for knife crime, which is, it says it all really. So today we're going to go to the protests and find out why they're here. Let's go.
All right, let's see it.
This video. All the shops are boarded up.
I bet.
It seems like all walks of life have come out today. Let's try to chat to a few of them and see the reasons why they're here.
Okay.
But hopefully there's not much trouble. I don't know where the police are, but yeah. Wow. Yes, I've seen a big turnout in Middlesbrough. What's your reason for coming today?
So obviously I've seen it online, obviously in light of recent events and whatnot, so I wanted to pay my due. Pay my respects.
But how do you feel like online? I feel like the protest so far this weekend particularly, some areas have used it as an excuse to cause violence and stuff like that.
It doesn't matter what it is. There's always going to be people who take it too far. There's always going to be the far right, the far left, or whatever.
He's right.
They're the small minority. Like, they don't represent the message as a whole, you know.
Right. But do you think protests like this is a good way to send a message to the government? Do you think they'll actually listen after this?
If done peacefully, yeah, absolutely. But like I say, obviously, the message is going to be diminished now by what's went on today, sadly.
Yeah. So far, what I've seen has been fairly peaceful as they've only just got here, but when you see people in certain clothing, balaclavas and stuff, does it kind of send the wrong message, do you think?
Yeah, I wouldn't lie, I'd say so, yeah, obviously. And like I say, obviously the media now, they're not gonna say how well we've done or how many people showed up to support the cause. Or it'll all be about the what's happened now and the damage that's been
Yeah, exactly. And I think like when stuff like that does happen, the message gets lost. So
yeah,
what is the solution?
Government needs to start listening to people before it gets to this stage.
Yeah, but if it residential area. Like, it's proper built up. There's houses.
They all
and
got
stuff,
masks on and shit?
all sorts.
Where are they going?
Bloody hell, what's going on? You know,
Oh, oh. Oh.
people are running. I don't know what's happening. People are just running. Whoa! Fuck.
Did somebody just throw a random brick?
I don't know why we're running. People just started sprinting.
Oh my
There
god.
must be at least two. Wow, not me.
Help matters none, is it?
Yeah. I mean, do you think this should be done? Maybe protesting in a local government outside a local government office,
Well,
or
that's where they have been. They've already smashed
Is
the
it okay
council
to
offices
stream
up in the
this?
town and the court.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Good enough for them. No
I'm just
sympathy for
looking
the
at it.
government.
Off the street. Simple.
What do you say?
For them. No sympathy for the government.
Off the street.
Muslims off the streets. Okay, I think that's what he said,
this
right?
place is not safe. They're smashing normal people's windows in the house. Tell me if any trouble
Yeah, I'm not
happens,
sure.
yeah? Just call me straight away.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's crazy. I'm not joking. That's been smashed.
I think it's disrespectful to the bench, all the violence.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful to all them that died through night time.
Yeah. Are you local? Are you from here?
No, Newcastle.
Newcastle. Why have you come to Middlesbrough though then?
Because I want to support the band that got stabbed.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people said they're here for the children, or some have, but
I've been both.
but some people clearly come to cause trouble. No.
Yeah.
Ooh, they got garbage cans now?
Hey man, what's the reason for the bin?
Yeah, because we're showing straight into the
For the police?
Yeah, light on fire shine.
Bloody hell, lads. What's the message of all this?
Bro, you gotta be down bad if you're looting garbage
You know, this guy's
cans.
literally lighting this wheelie bin on fire. Fuck me. Jesus Christ, this is mental,
you go,
guys.
there you go.
This is like,
Light it up.
this is just to cause disruption now. I don't think like
Oh, then they're
They're
gonna
here to
push it into
protest
the
or anything,
police
just
while it's on
people-
fire.
who want to ruin their
Oh, that's
city
cute.
at the minute.
Ooh. Oh, that's cute.
Oh my days. This is carnage. Oh, the lady's getting
Oh
arrested and
my
pulled
god.
back. Bloody hell. Pepper sprayed.
Fucking pepper spray and all that.
I like how this guy is just taking photos. He doesn't even give a fuck, bro. He getting in
This
there.
is really crazy, guys. It's turning
Yeah, that
into
guy's a
war zone.
G.
Literally, wheelie bins have been set on fire.
See that, James? Did you see that?
Hello? Show me, where?
They're there, and the car is burning. Did you see it?
Literally just came back, and luckily my car's
Ooh.
okay. You guys all okay? People's cars getting smashed. There's literally a car on fire.
Oh my god.
Guys, I just had to escape the mayhem as my car was literally about to get smashed up. And look, from where I literally started the video, there's a car on fire. This is fucking stupid, guys. This car's literally blowing up.
That's insane. Mostly peaceful?
I can literally feel the heat
Yeah, I
the
guess
closer
so.
I get to this car.
Holy fuck. This is why they go to jail for incitement.
How they managed to turn a car upside down.
You from today, now?
Look at all these cars.
You from today, now?
Look at all these cars.
Youth of today, innit?
Look at all these cars.
Youth of today, and okay.
They're
Thank
smashed
you.
to pieces. I'm gonna get away in case this goes any further, but I can literally feel the heat off this car.
Oh my God.
And man, this is unbelievable. I don't even know what people are doing now. It's just young people causing trouble. Jesus.
I wonder
Jesus
how much
Christ,
of
guys,
the
this is-
actual population supports this. That's what I'm kind of curious about, is because, like, everybody's either going to say, like, there's a lot of people like, oh, all of them do or none of them do. But, like, I wonder what the real number is, right? Like, how many people actually support this? I don't know. I guess we'll know if they elect the new Adolf, you know? We'll find out. The Reform Party's only 14%. Intention is the key, is key to the degree of freedom of speech you should have. Only anarchist idiots support it. We don't support the degenerates, but sick of immigrations and LGBT. What do LGBT have to do with it? I don't even understand how that comes into it. Any research on this? Yeah, this is nuts, man. They're basically doing January 6th of themselves. I feel embarrassed to be British right now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Racist in chat? Well, you shouldn't be surprised about that, right? I mean, like, people are racist everywhere, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Of course that's what's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, if this is in China, it'd be the same thing. It's like in other countries. Yeah, for sure. Of course that's going to happen. The same embarrassing as fuck. I do think that a lot of it probably just has to do with these people feeling like the country is like changing, or like demographics are changing, and so they're like setting everything on fire. I'm just curious to know, like, how many people are actually like this, because, like, every time I see something like this, I always think to myself, I'm like, okay, well, you know, it's the same as like looking like there are these people that are fighting about like who's getting bigger rallies, Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. That's like 20,000 people. Like the election is going to be based off of tens of millions of votes. It doesn't tell you anything. Wow, this person had a really big rally. Like, for example, like Joe Biden didn't have really big rallies, but he won the election. Right? He had like 80 million people vote for him or some shit like that. So yeah, it's not really that big of a deal to me. That's why I'm kind of curious. It's not just demographics, it's what the immigrants do and get away with. Well, do whatever you want. I mean, it's not my fucking problem. I mean, it's like the country like voted to let those people in. I mean, how can I feel bad about that? I mean, they let the immigrants come in. Like, fuck, that's what you get. Don't get mad now. You signed up for this. Nobody voted for that? You're telling me that there hasn't ever been a candidate. So let me get this straight. There's never been a candidate that said stop immigration? Not a single one? Well, I think that there's an opening there. I feel like there's a big constituency that seems to not be getting very served. So yeah, I don't know. The policy was put in place after World War II. They didn't let them in. They invaded their countries and destroyed them and then paid for it. Well, of course they let them in, because you kick them out. What do you mean? It was an EU decision for a while. Often there's a clash between EU directive and national, though very individual country. Yeah, I guess so. People thought Brexit was ending immigration. Every party says they'll do it, but they don't. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say. Yeah, some of chat are capping so hard. It's very hard for me to say. Why do you think Brexit happened? Older generation had enough of immigration? I don't know. Any candidate that says that will be labeled by racists from everybody else. It's a bunch of shit talking in media, etc. Well, I'm going to be honest, guys. Whether you like it or not, there's a lot of racist people over there. Like, look at Genshin Impact. Here's a great example. Genshin Impact. The reason why they don't have dark-skinned characters is because China doesn't like black people. And they don't like looking at them. So they don't make them. That's the reason. We all know it. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. And if there's enough people that are racist, then being racist is the law. That's just the way it is. That's the culture. So I don't know what the fuck is going to happen over there. I don't. Like, I'll tell you one thing. I'm glad I don't live there. I am very glad I don't live there. It's normal in China, yeah. Why, base? What the fuck? Well, people should... It's not a surprise that people say base. There's tons of racist people out there. Like, is it really a surprise that in a chat of 38,000 people, 3 people say that they're racist? Like, really? Is this a shock? Is this really a shock to you? What are you thinking? Of course. This is a good stream today. Hot topics. It's not really that big of a... Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, from an outsider perspective, I just... I look at this and I just think to myself, I'm like, this is... This is... I think this is very dangerous. I think it's going to get a lot worse, personally. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong and it just kind of fizzles out and people just kind of forget about it. But I think it could get a lot worse. As a racist, not want infinitely many migrants to come into your country? I don't know. That's not my problem. I don't think it's racist either. Like, if I was them, this is my perspective, right? Is like, I don't think we need a bunch of immigrants coming to the U.S. either, to be completely honest with you. Like, you know, I'm not saying none of them, right? But like all of the illegal immigration through like the southern border, yeah, shut it all down. Absolutely. That's my perspective on it. So I don't think that I'm a racist for that. I think it's just common sense. But again, there are people who say that. And so, yeah, that's the reason why the perspective isn't as popular. They also said it's based for Muslims to be taken off the streets, not immigrants. It absolutely, guys, I want to, and I know that there might be British people that are going to say this is not the case. And to be fair, I'm talking out of my ass. I don't really know what I'm talking about. But from everything that I've seen about this, this is absolutely racial. It is absolutely cultural. And it is absolutely religious. 100% it is. In my mind, it's not even a question. Now, these people might want to talk around it, and they might not want to say that on camera because it's not what they're supposed to say. But I think it's what they think. I do. Look at the racists in your chat. Well, of course. Yeah, of course there's going to be... Well, I mean, like, guys, are you going to try to do the thing where, like, if, you know, like, there's somebody that's, like, in my chat that's saying something bad... you know, then it's like somehow my responsibility or like I'm accountable for it. You can go and try to do that, but I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really give a shit. It's not that big of a deal to me. If somebody is being rude or crazy, they just get banned and that's it. So yeah, the idea that inside of a chat room of thousands of people, you know, there's a few people that are bad actors. Yeah, too bad. Deal with it. Cry about it. Who cares? Someone's offended? Yeah. UK resident here. Do you know why these people rioted? I don't agree, by the way. I'm in favor of the peaceful protest, but did you see the attack on a school party by an immigrant that killed 3 kids under 10 with a knife and wounded more? Here's what my opinion is. And I know that this might not be a very popular opinion. I think that anybody who goes onto a school bus and kills 3 kids that are under 10 years old is not a mentally sound person. This is an insane person, a psycho. And I don't think that their actions should be seen as representative of any group other than themselves. And I think this is the case with school shooters. It's the case with mass murderers. It's the case with, you know, these knife people. Like, I don't think this is an outcome of Islam. I don't think so. Because people do this everywhere. Like, we have plenty of people that do shit like that here, and they're not Muslims. I think people are just crazy. Like, going after and killing little kids with a knife? That's not religion. That's insanity. Like, really, the guy's probably fucking nuts. He's not Muslim? Well, whether he is or not, what I'm saying is that this is not a man of a sound mind. It's not like you can look at this person and be like, oh, let's reason out why this person made this decision. They're a psycho. They're insane. They're crazy. It's the same as like the guy that shot up Uvalde, or the guy that shot up that one place in, it was like near New York. They're like, yeah, they might be racist and they might hate a certain group of people, but like really, that is just a conduit for them to express the fact that they're fucking insane. That's all it comes down to. Like, if it wasn't, if they weren't racist against that group of people, they'd be racist against another group. They're just fucking crazy. That's it. Well, there's a reason why Poland is safe and having Ukraine migrants. I don't know what Poland is doing. I thought Poland doesn't take any migrants at all. That's my understanding. I agree, but it's an illegal immigrant, not an immigration issue, but a illegal immigration issue, and the UK are not deporting them. I don't think that's... my opinion is that I think that is what people say, but I think that a lot of them don't want the legal immigration either. That's what I think. They just don't say it. And again, I am not from Britain. I don't know what I'm talking about. I am speaking as a third party, and I'm not informed about this. This is my, just, you know, this is my, you want to ask me, shoot from the hip, what's my opinion? That's what my opinion is. So 9/11 happened because the 19 people were crazy and it had nothing to do with ideology. I think that 9/11 is, I think it's different, right? So, like, basically, Islam is a race. Saying you don't like Islam is racial hatred. Yeah, 19 other people are crazy. So you're, like, anti-Islam, and so you don't like it, and so you're trying to come up with a reason. If you want me to be totally honest with you, I think the answer actually is yes. I think that the kind of person who's willing to hijack a plane and then fly it into a building absolutely is fucking crazy. I do. I think that they're crazy. I think they are not of a sound mind. Absolutely. And also, I find it to be very different in terms of, like, severity and brutality. Like, flying an airplane into a building and killing yourself, in my opinion, is not as brutal and psychotic as stabbing 3 children to death with a knife. I do. I think that the stabbing the kids together with a knife, that is way more insane. You kill thousands? Yeah, but, like, you don't, like, you're not doing it, like, to yourself. It's like kids, right? Doing it to little kids. It's more personal. Yeah, like, you blow up the airplane, you die, it's abstract, right? You die, you're, like, anybody who goes and kills themselves because they think they're gonna go to heaven is insane. Absolutely. It's not even a question. Like, how is this even a question? I'm not anti-Islam. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's not true. I don't know. It seemed like he was. I don't want to. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. But yeah. Anyway, that's what I think. You're forgetting child suicide bombers? Yeah, but they're groomed, right? So it's not really the same thing. But yeah. That's one of the big reasons why I think it happened. Killer's Christian, but aim is on Islam is crazy? Yeah, of course, because that's what people are really against. That's the whole point. Why are they groomed, though? For the religion? Are you trying to get me to say that religion is bad? It is. Absolutely. There are ways that religion manifests itself that are horrible. And I think religion is a bad thing in a lot of cases. And I think especially whenever people tie a religion to a culture, it's like a multiplier for it being bad. I think that the majority of people that are Muslims, Christians, you know, like Mormons, Hindus, anything like that, the majority of these people are pretty much, you know, they might have like one extreme opinion here or there, but like who doesn't, right? Like they're not religious zealots. They're just people that like this is their culture and this is what they do. But that's not really, it's not like these are not people. I would not assume that the majority of Muslims say 9/11 was a W, right? Like, I don't think that's the case. However, there are extremists, and there are extremists everywhere. And that's bad. Of course extremism is bad. Who thinks it's not bad? Everybody knows that. How many people have Shinto or Buddhism killed? Oh, I think that definitely, you know, like Islam and Christianity, these are the two high scores. We all know this. Absolutely. Yeah, we're fighting against each other. We are the two neck and neck. It's a competition. And it's been a competition for 1,000 fucking years. That's what it is. It's the play of the game. Yes. Yes, there's the Crusades, fucking all kinds of... This has been going on for years. Of course. It's not a secret. It's the leaderboards, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, we're number 1 and 2. Buddhists are killing in Laos right now. I don't know. I don't know enough about that, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know enough about that culture. Whatever happened to sharing positive philosophy, live and let live, fuck around and find out, return something in equal or in better condition, some on? I don't know. It's hard to say. Alt-right named Tommy Robinson said it was a Muslim with no proof. He's actually Christian, but his parents are legal immigrants, so they use that now. Yeah, that's why I think that it's actually just I think it's racially motivated. I do think so. And I think that the people here don't want to say that, but I believe that it's true. That's what I think. It's my opinion. I could be totally wrong, but that's what I think. And I don't think that the UK and any of these other countries is that far off from electing a new Adolf. I don't think so at all. I really don't. Knowingly? No, intentionally. On purpose. That's why they do it. I can use this, and this might be a bad analogy, but, you know, that's fine. I'll read the hate thread on myself about it later on. Do you remember back in Game of Thrones when, you know, the High Sparrow and, like, that church took over King's Landing? Remember that? And a lot of people, I remember the discourse then, was people saying, yeah, Joffrey was bad, but this wouldn't have happened under Joffrey. You remember seeing a lot of people say that? I didn't watch it. That's the best comparison that I can give you guys to a way that a lot of people feel. And yeah, that's probably, is that a weird comparison? I don't know. Like, I think that's the best way I can explain it in a way that people kind of let their guard down on it. Yeah, more like under Tywin, or under either one of them, right? I mean, let's be honest. So yeah, no, I could easily see it happen again. Absolutely. It's not even, it's really, really not that hard. People are always surprised whenever stuff like this happens, but yeah.